going on, people? Welcome to another episode of the Flex and KG Show.
We are live.
We're not live. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
We are live. Big up everyone in the super chats right now. Big up, what you call it, Joe Blackman. I see you right now. Done know. Hold on. There's a loads in there.
Shout out
Big
Lil
up
Yo-Yo.
Amino right now, getting
Yes.
crazy. Just saw your super chat just now. Thank you so much. Big up Lil Yo-Yo as well. All the
WJ Barrett's in there
WJ
right now.
Barrett, everyone
Steffi,
that's getting
she's
Steffi.
there right now.
Yeah.
Kristen,
well, hold on.
big up.
Big up. I just saw another thing, bro.
Nubian Pharaoh.
Oh.
We're not live. This is a pre-record.
yeah,
That is a premiere where you can get involved in the comments amongst each other, though.
Yes.
You can do that because
Yeah.
that is what is happening right now.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw the full view.
Yeah, it was good, you know.
I know it was.
It was wicked.
And
Really good show.
I want to talk about a lot of stuff. I saw that you got clipped as well.
Did I?
By quite a big account, yeah, that said you were talking facts. And they clipped a part about you talking about what should happen with Ten Hag, etc., etc. But we're going to talk about that later on in the show. And I feel like with you lot at home and around the world, there is so much being said about Eric now. And some people feel like it's a bit of an end game now, where the inevitable is going to happen. And like you can see on the title, should INEOS keep Ten Hag? Like, what type of decision are they going to make? How is this thing going to go? What do you think INEOS are going to do?
Well, we've had murmurs from two legends of the club. You know, Paul Scholes has come out and said INEOS have made up their minds. It's been cryptic though. Paul Scholes has done his one, and was it Gary Neville that done his last one as well? So we've heard these two guys speak.
Well, Paul Scholes went one further. Paul Scholes says, "I wouldn't be surprised if he's not here at the end of the year. I think they're already looking for somebody right now."
Yeah.
Gary Neville said before Paul Scholes, his one was more, INEOS have made up their mind by now.
Yeah.
What it is, whether it's A or B, whether he's staying or he's going, they've decided.
My thing is how much contact does the class of '92 have with Sir Jim? Because Rio mentions Omar and talking about Omar, and then Dan Ashworth was Gary Neville's. And
they're asking Gary to be part of, because he knows about the infrastructure of, he has a big hotel, big businesses, about the land around Old Trafford.
Yes.
Apparently the reports were saying they've invited him in to kind of.
What is the key? What is key stakeholders in the class of '92 is something I kind of worry about, because, like, while it's the level of trust that INEOS can put in them.
Well, you think they could base a decision maybe of talking to them?
No, but they're a big part of things. But I know in those times before when you've wanted to keep them honest, and they haven't been. Obviously, in the Ollie era where it went bad, they weren't trying to come out and say what should happen next, or it would just give him time, you know. But on INEOS alone, what decision they're going to make, I think the noise of the manager needs to be liked, you know. And the class of '92 is an important group to like the manager. They're loud voices, unfortunately. So the Roy Keanes, that group, they decide in terms of how they don't listen to the fans as much as they'll listen to them. So
no,
if
they can put a narrative out.
They can, and the killer is they're on TV week in, week out, saying whatever, you know. And for these guys to have a clean run, you need them to be. Now Gary Neville doesn't talk about the Glazers anymore. It's very much, he's not talking about, the only thing that is the glaring thing that they're talking about is him.
But
it's
KG,
Ten Hag.
So, fair enough. You're saying about Class 92, this, that, and the other. What do you think INEOS will do?
And I think that's what I'm saying. The reason why I bring up the class of '92 is I believe that they have a voice in that room, and I believe that if the way they're sounding, the way people are sounding, I think that it's looking negative. I think that it's not looking as if our manager will potentially be there.
Big man thing.
Yeah.
You think it's looking?
It's looking tight. It's looking, because he didn't. My thing is, he could have said, "I have Ten Hag, and we know what we're doing." In that meeting, sit down, he could have said it, and we wouldn't be asking this question.
Of course.
He's allowed us to be here. It's like the Pogba thing.
Is he wrong for that?
Is he gonna? No, I think he don't want to hedge your. Me personally, I would say,
Not about what you want to happen.
yeah, but I'm saying
INEOS.
that I think it's the smart thing to do what he's doing right now. But then
Jim.
what's Sir Jim's doing right now? He hasn't said yes to anything. With Mason Greenwood, hasn't said yes or no. With Ten Hag, no, yes, no. But then at some point, leadership needs to take space, and we have to make a decision.
For me, I don't think. I hear what you're saying about the Class of '92.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll base their decision on that. I think INEOS will make. I think they will get rid of Ten Hag. I do.
Why do you think they're going to do that?
I think INEOS will get rid of Ten Hag because I think they're looking at it from a perspective of, all right, cool. If we can get Champions League and get some momentum that can help us, that's not going to happen. For me, I don't believe Champions League's going to happen, right? The FA Cup is something, if we can win it, cool, obviously it can change some things, but build momentum. I think INEOS, because this ain't about what we think, it's about what we think INEOS are going to do. I think that INEOS will look at it and say, well, we also didn't hire Eric Ten Hag. We've got a lot of changes going on. So in order for us to keep him, like this parallel that people draw with the Arsenal thing where they stuck with Arteta.
It's a great parallel.
It's a great parallel, but really there's flaws in it. And I'll tell you why there's flaws in it. Arteta was the guy that they all decided they wanted. The same people that wanted to change it all round and decide that we need to move differently, they brought that guy in. Mm-hmm. It's a lot easier for Josh Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, and Eddie, all them people who were involved in that turnaround at Arsenal to get behind the guy that they brought in, the guy that they wanted, the guy that they admitted we should have went for Mikel a little bit earlier, but we wasn't sure. Mm. That's the narrative. We can't just paint a completely mirrored image and say the INEOS situation is the same. The INEOS situation is completely different. And INEOS will be looking at it saying, we're getting a new CEO, we're getting a new sporting director, we're getting a new scouts, we're getting new everything. We're going to get new players, because that's one thing that people seem to think won't happen. It will.
Not straight away.
Not straight. We're going to undo it all so we can get new players and sell the players. Yeah, we're going to change everything. And we can't even decide right now, because we haven't got Dan Ashworth through the door, and I know my brother can't even start work yet. Mm-hmm. So the guys who we actually want to sit down with at the table and go, what does this thing look like? Who's the manager who we think in world football, if it isn't Ten Hag or if it is, of what we want this team to be? They didn't choose Ten Hag to be that guy. So for me, when I look at how INEOS see it, because that's what this segment is about, what we think INEOS is going to do, I don't think there's any other way they can see it, which is that where there's no top four, we ain't playing great football, we're going to change a lot anyway, let's get our guy and build that guy.
But
that's what I think they think.
Would you not say that if he's still at Ajax, he'd be a candidate?
That's impossible.
It'd be a rule, but he would. But my thing is, in terms of how he was moving,
big hypothetical.
No, it's not even
but they're operating off. They're not going to say if he was at Ajax.
No,
they're
I'm
say,
saying
what's he done?
What's he done? But at Man United, I'm saying that in terms of, you know, when you look at possible candidates, because the candidates, they're not like levels above him in terms of Graham Potter, De Zerbi, and all these other guys. They you would say they're age mates in terms of what they've done in the game. I would say he probably done more. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the CVs that are coming in, a CV like his it should be on the table. Because when I look at what's next instead of Tuchel, someone that failed in some people call it a one-horse race. It's usually that. I've never seen anything like this before. So you're seeing these names you're seeing the CVs that are coming in, and they're mid CVs. So then after you say, well, how much are you getting with the change? So I hope that Omar and INEOS, when they're making these decisions, you're putting all these CVs down in front of you and said, this is what we have in situ right now. He understands the club, and he's actually, why people don't want to give him that youngster tax thing and talk about these things that he's doing. But that's a big part of this club, and gets the rot. The rot is, there's a serious rot at this club in terms of attitude and application towards giving your all for the club. Yes, there's been a turnaround, not as much as we want, but it has been a turnaround. The jokers that were in there before, taking pictures and not being serious, training, turning up late and stuff, that's different. The standards that he's expecting as professionals, maybe the standards on the pitch are still not there, but he's making a difference. My thing is, when you break everything down, I hope they look at everything accordingly.
But I think they will. I don't think they're going to just knee-jerk reaction. I don't think they're going to take this decision hastily.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think they need to look at it all. I just don't know how they look at it and think, this is good, we'll keep it.
But it has to be much better than him, though. And my thing is there? Who is the person that is head and shoulders where I get in the Premier League?
It's for them to identify, innit?
There's Klopp, there's Pep. Fantastic, yeah? And then for me, there's everyone else, yeah? And then Ancelotti as another one.
Unai Emery is a fantastic manager.
No, but I'm saying again, yes, but I'm saying he's done that, Sevilla with the, but I'm saying,
Villarreal,
you can put him up there, but I'm saying, and even when he went to Arsenal, it was a struggle because he just went to a big situation. Now, what he's doing with Aston Villa is fantastic, but you do the thing of, when you talk about expectation and the burden of expectation, is different for a lot of clubs. Now, Arteta is answering the calls, but there's still more to be done before you can put him in that group. But I'll say there's 2 big managers, 3. I'll put Carlo in there, and then after, what's next? So the person that we bring in, it has to be the right, because if you go and get the guy from Sporting or whoever, a Portuguese manager, people are going to say, the same questions are going to be raised as soon as, what a player comes to Man United, they ask the same questions. What's he won? What's he done? The club's too big for him.
Yeah, but now though, this is in the vision of INEOS, and this is where we're entering into the uncharted territory, because there's a group of people with the best in class going to make elite decisions with a real plan. So for all we know, the next manager, we shouldn't really be wrapped up in, but it should be Zidane because he's the top name, or this, that. It could be someone that we wasn't really expecting, but because these guys have masterminded what their plan is and how just looked at maybe just the football that this guy plays in bloody La Liga, even though he finished 10th, that's just the guy. We can't rule that out. So, all right, listen, before we move it on, let us know what you lot are saying about this. What do you think INEOS will do? Do you think they'll get to the end of the season? How do you think Man United will get to the end of the season, first of all? What shape are we in? Did we not even get Europa because we went out on the whimper? We didn't win the FA Cup.
Could still win the FA Cup.
That's what I'm saying. Did we not win the FA Cup? Did we win it? Did we get a miraculous turnaround in the league and we did get 4th? Did we finish 5th, but that was enough to get Champions League because of the cup? What do you think happens with how we finish the season? How do you think that impacts how INEOS will make a decision? Let's kick the conversation on a bit more then, yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk about whether Ten Hag should go or should he stay. This is us now.
And this is on me. I'll say this. I use when you talk about games where a manager's got to show tactics and stuff, I believe there's a good tactician there, personally. I believe there's a good tactician there. I believe there's someone that has a mindset of how he wants to go into games. In that Man City one, we've been 47, we've had 47 different injuries, and we've had moments where the club, for instance, we've had hardship this season and he's had to find tactical solutions. Now, the difference between players people like, let's say, Oli, for instance, the difference with what Oli Gunnar Solskjaer is that, he said it's total freestyle. It's like, go out there and boys, give me everything. This guy is trying to set our team up and respond to things that are happening in game. Now, some people can say his in-game management could be better, but I'm like, in-game management can be better with better players. When the first season, he had the record amount of points for players coming to the game and changing things, and subs coming off the bench and scoring. Now, some people, there's different people that can set up and look at it from a negative point of view, saying, well, he should start with his best team. No, I can make tactical changes that can help the team. So there's that. I believe in his youth development is a big thing. And I just feel that even the disciplinarian, because the thing at this club has been scatty for so long. So I'm giving him that first season of what I saw. I'm giving him how I'm seeing youth come through faster than I've ever seen before. At Man United, since the class of '92, it's been one youth product a season, and that's gonna be lasting for long. That'll be like a Rashi. Rooney's not even a youth product, but a young player it's not been many. McTominay, but I'm saying right now there's Garnacho and Kobe, and probably next season there'll be another one that they bring through. And that's that's the Man United way. Now, I know he wants to, there's been games when I've seen how he wants to play. There's been games where 60 minutes, 70 minutes here and there. We haven't been consistent, but I feel that's down to personnel. I would say I would keep him because I would like to see him under this new strategy, under this new, this new ethos. Because I believe there's a good manager in there. I honestly feel there's a good manager there.
There's a stat here that was brandished.
Yeah.
And it says that Ten Hag has now lost 28 of his 100 games as United manager.
Yep.
Put that into some form of context, because you might be like, why are you telling me that? Mourinho had 29 losses in 144 games before being sacked.
Yes.
Ten Hag is also 1 goal away from conceding as many as Mourinho did in 44 less games.
Yep.
What would you say to that? Before I give my thing, what do you...
But Mourinho's win record, people will say that Mourinho was our best manager post-Fergie.
He needs 44 clean sheets in a row to have a better defensive record.
He needs 44 well, it's not going to happen.
No.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. But I'm saying that people will say that Mourinho was our best manager and we shouldn't probably have not sacked him. When you see the sit down with Rio, we were too soon on that thing. The only thing that I think is going to happen in time is what everyone's going to do is they're going to rebrandish how they talk about this man. The same way they rebrandish Ragnick. Ragnick is a genius now. He's the greatest genius ever. And he is. Like, if you listen to Man United fans, he's a genius.
Yeah, because he said open heart surgery.
Because he said open heart surgery.
Yeah.
But then I remember what we were seeing, and we saw that Crystal Palace, 12 minutes of getting press. And then
remember that game?
But he's a genius. And I'm saying after time goes, now Oli, because he won the big games, without people forgetting all the other stuff that happened. The bad stuff, Oli, well, at least we won the big games.
Football was better, yeah.
Brilliant. I promise you, Mourinho, we saw what was getting through. That's when we met on the, what do you call it?
Yeah.
And how bad it got.
M6
toe. How bad it got. But now, he's almost, oh my goodness. So I'm just telling you, with time, there's going to be a moment when we say, we had a really good manager who was bringing through youth, got us Champions League football in our first season, this, that, and the other, and he's going to be another one we rewrite history on. So I'm just ready for it as a Man United fan. I think those stats are damning, but there's the context is how many injuries have we had in our back four this season? How many times we've had those? I think we started our best back four 3 games, and then they went again. So that's why I say there's mitigating circumstances with trying to change things, bringing in a new goalkeeper.
But your thing is, to sum up that is, yes, he should stay.
So yes, he should stay. Give him the 3 years.
I will be really honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And you know, this is the first time I can openly say, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know me personally, like when all the jokes are aside and you guys know me at home, I'm not the person to jump on and go all in and all that. Yeah, they say the fence thing, get off the fence, flex. I genuinely am at that point. I was where you was.
Yeah.
And that's how I know something's happening.
Yeah.
I'm very much like, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, there's a lot of me that wants him to survive in a new look Man United.
Yeah.
Because that will also be something we haven't done before.
Yeah.
Keeping the manager, but change everything around him to give him the tools.
Yeah.
So there's a part of me that would really like to see that happen. But what has irked me, and I'll be 100% honest with you, and you guys at home, is like there's been too many times where I haven't seen enough.
In which regards? What do you mean?
I don't know. You know when you say you can see what we're trying to do sometimes and stuff like that? I push back on that. I don't see it. I don't see when we don't have what we have at our disposal, I don't see enough in terms of the way we've been set up. I don't see enough improvement in what it is that I thought Ten Hag was or should be given to us. And this is me taking, because when I say this, again, this is why I like doing it in this way, because it's a clean slate, clean path to say these things without, but remember the injuries, but remember this, but just on this bit, I think I've been a bit lazy with my analysis sometimes of trying to just draw parallels with other things. When Klopp first came in, he had to finish 6th and then he had to lose a couple of finals, and look, every Arsenal fan wanted Arteta out. So, you know, but they stuck with him through 8th, and now look. I think sometimes it's a bit lazy. I looked at the team that Mikel Arteta inherited. It had Maitland-Niles right back, Socrates and David Luiz centre back, Saka left back, Torreira, Guendouzi, who else was playing? Lacazette, Reece Nelson, dead, yeah? And I look at the team that that got inherited, and Ten Hag in his first season, he had Varane, he had Ronaldo, he had Sancho. Like, our team has been better than some of the teams that we're trying to make the mirror about. So that's fine. I can take that.
Can I respond a little bit in there?
Go on.
Because I think the Varane that we had only came to the party when Leach turned up. We've seen the best Varane under Ten Hag. He wasn't, and then Sancho didn't play under.
I don't think so. I just think Varane. Leach again took us up a level because Leach just does what nobody else can do in the whole back line.
Yeah.
So he found a perfect partner, but Varane was always performing a 7. Like Varane's Varane.
I don't think
What's Varane doing differently now than he wasn't doing before?
I think he's been better. I think before.
It's a better partnership, but Varane hasn't changed.
But I'm saying before Leach arrived, I didn't see Varane's. It just wasn't there. Like, I don't know.
He's not doing anything different.
No,
Varane
I'm saying
knows
now.
where to be.
I'm saying he's a bit more commanding.
Clearances.
He's a bit more commanding now. Yeah, definitely.
You think Varane's more commanding now?
He's
just always been good.
No, I think there was a Varane that we were worried, thinking we just got this guy that just came for retirement. The Varane that we saw was not the Varane.
Even after the first year,
the season, that partnership with Martinez has been the best Varane I've seen at this club. I can't say I've seen a better Varane because it was Maguire and we hated that.
But we were talking about the individual though. You can say now he's in a better partnership. Our defence looked better because Martinez has made it.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of the individual player, Varane, he ain't been kicking it into his goals, scoring own goals. He ain't been getting twists up. He ain't been not clearing the ball. He ain't been not being able to do the same passes out from the back that he always does with his left foot, just keeps it moving. He does the same thing he's done his whole career. He's Varane. Like, I don't think that he's better for that. But like I said, anyway, but back to...
You said Ronaldo and Sancho.
So that was just one point I wanted to make in terms of Erik ten Hag inherited better than what other managers have got. But anyway, I could also see...
So?
I do think so.
We finished outside. We limped into the Europa
I know,
League.
but I'm talking about man for man, like player for player. Of like, remember though, we're saying now we've got a tactical manager. We've got Varane. We've got Ronaldo. We've got some players here. Like that's it. Now those players didn't work out. Cool. Let me move on from that quickly for the purpose of what we're doing. Yeah. I forgot my point. That was it.
You said the starting place.
So that's fine. So the starting place. With those other managers though, I could see even with the shit players that they had, what they were trying to do on a consistent basis. I don't see that.
Yeah.
And that worries me. So to answer the question, I'll be honest. I am on the fence. This is the first time I'm genuinely like, put it this way. If INEOS said they're going to go in a new direction, I can completely understand why. I wouldn't say they've made a mistake. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like you're saying you want him to stay, so if INEOS change him, you'd be like, I think you've made a mistake here.
Yeah, I think...
You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel like that. But if he stays, I wouldn't be like, you idiots, you're supposed to come in and change everything.
Yeah.
Because I believe that if he did stay, I would have faith in the new guys of what they're trying to do, that they're going to give Ten Hag the tools he needs. And I've also got no problem with that.
Yeah.
So I've kind of given a boring answer, but I can only be honest.
No,
but I'm not staunch.
I think it's
Get
fair.
him out. He has to leave.
I think it's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
My thing is like, when people tell me they're Ten Hag out, I don't argue with them anymore.
Because I think there's valid, but there is valid reasons why they can be.
They can be.
I don't think that's wrong, bro.
They can be. My thing is, for sure, you can be. My thing is, with INEOS, the decision is key. The person that if they make the move, because once they make the move, they're on the clock. It's like as soon as Ten Hag signed Anthony, he secured himself as, bro, we can blame you. Anything that happens from this point, because we've seen you shell out money on this guy, now we're locked in. You spent 300 million, we don't want to hear it. Now, this overhaul of this squad is going to take a lot of money. Once INEOS make their move on the thingy, the Man United fans start that alarm clock, or start the timer. And everyone's time is different. And I believe, we said at the beginning, 3 years, it hasn't happened. INEOS has sat down in the first meeting and said, hey, it's going to take time. If you lot bring in your new guy, let's say it's a Graham Potter because the system at Brighton worked and this, that, and the other. First of all, I can hear the media already. He failed at Chelsea. He hasn't won anything. Why?
Yeah.
Silly appointment. You know what happens.
Absolutely.
As soon as someone comes to Man United, they're quality before they get here. As soon as Mason Mount, the media darling, England, whatever, as soon as he's putting that red shirt, well, you got to ask yourself, how good is Mason Mount? Things that you never really heard before. I'm telling you, that manager's going to walk into real pressure. So I don't
But
believe...
any manager would.
Yes.
If Ten Hag stays, I tell you the type of pressure would be on not having a new deal.
He'll quickly...
Like you said, till Christmas.
If it doesn't work, yeah, the alignment with the Glazers, while we're like, it could be great for us, it will change rapidly. If their guy does not get it right, and then after people start saying stuff like, how good Omar didn't do the job at City anyway, Dan Ashworth never brought in the signings, that thingy. You'll start to hear all of these things. So that's what I'm prepared for. I just think whoever comes in, give them time. But I want him to stay.
All right, as you can see, I'm in the middle. I admit that.
Yeah.
I can see why INEOS would change Erik Ten Hag.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly against it. However, if he does stay, like I said, there's a large part of me that would want to see that, and obviously we can't give him a new deal. We'd have to see how it goes. Yeah. But I do want to see him in a different structure to see if I can see any difference from Ten Hag with different players and different people up above. So yeah. Now, so we've spoken about the Ten Hag's future. Yeah. Let's get to the players, because a lot of people be screaming at home. Yeah. These flipping players, like, don't let them off the hook. And I think it's clear to see that Sajim and Omar and them, they're not going to let man just stay here who are just dead. Like, that's why it's good that we've got them in. I just wanted to look at a sell list. Yes. The future of the players list. And maybe compile some players and a list from
players
you
that have to go.
all together of players that have to go before we can be successful. We can start wherever you want. It can go on for as long as you want. Who? If I said to you, KG, you have to go to the top of the list. What's wrong now? Who's hurting Man United? We have to change this. Where are you going to start?
I'd say, and don't get me wrong, there's some FFP plans in what I'm doing right now. Top of my list, Rashford.
So Rashford is at the top of your list.
Top of my list, Rashford. Because
of the money we can get for him?
Pure profit. And
do you think it's
like,
just done?
I just think I think some relationships should end. You know, like, I just think some relationships...
But what about the bit of you that's like, he's ours,
brilliant.
Rashy, Academy?
That's good. Let him go on. No, let him go on and achieve things. Like, because even that PSG thing, I think he plays some really good football at times. But then it's like, you know, I don't know if not like we're taking it for granted, but I feel like we're just at that point as a club where you've been here your whole life and you might need a new challenge. Like, there's times where, even when I go back to the article that you wrote the other week, I was like, I agree with you on some things, but other things is glaring.
Ridiculous,
other things, I don't see you run. Other things, I don't see you put in. Now, I'm not going to say what we should get from Rashford is what probably Bukayo Saka gives to Arsenal week in, week out.
And Trent gives to Liverpool.
Trent and all these players. He doesn't, unfortunately, do that.
But is he not doing that in terms of effort? Or are you saying
the effort is lacking.
Productive?
No, the effort is lacking. Yeah. That's the point I'm making.
That's the main thing.
But
he's telling you, he's saying, listen, don't let
I want to.
I care.
No, but
I don't want to. He's basically also saying, I don't want to go anywhere else.
But it's lip service. It's lip service at the moment. I've seen Rashford not jump for, and I don't know if it's the back injury that's affected him from going into certain challenges.
It just looks like not trying.
But I'm like, bro, if anyone understands these games, you do. And that celebration let me know he loves the club. It's not like he doesn't love Man United, but maybe he can't do what we're hoping from him. And my thing is, have we come to the end of the journey in this relationship? Okay. And it's okay.
Okay, so Rashford's at the top of the list.
Rashford's at the top of my list.
Let's keep it moving.
Have you got a
okay, yeah, so I'll go on. Luke Shaw.
Absolutely.
Luke Shaw. Again, this isn't personal. This is us talking about our football team and the best way to move forward. We just can't rely on him. Yeah. When he plays and he's in the best A game of himself, he's a really good left back. I think he's strong. I think he's competent on the ball. Not really many people twist him up. Like he's reliable in that sense when he's reliable. If you get what I mean, he's good. But he's not physically reliable. There's too many injuries. He's been here nearly 10 years now, I think, and I need better. And actually, you know what? If I'm deep down in my heart, even when he's at his maximum level, I want us to be sick, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm fed up of I've got no affiliation anymore left
Yeah.
to guys who have just not done it
Yeah.
and been given a really fair chance to do it.
Yes.
9 years, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's too long.
So we can talk about the obvious ones and the not so obvious ones. We can skim through the obvious ones. Martial,
No, Martial's gone anyway.
Ericsson.
Anthony, he's on the list for me. He's got to go.
Put him on the
Anthony
sell
and
list.
Sancho. Ancho.
There you go, that's what it is. Sell Ancho,
Yeah,
bro.
so Ancho. They have to go.
Both of them, yeah.
Sancho
is not gonna stay anyway.
just because of that nonsense that he did and just that.
New
That was
mana-
the most ridiculous.
What if there's a new manager?
Don't care. You left us, bro. When we were going through the madness.
But he said, I didn't leave you. The manager said he wouldn't pick me.
Fuck off, man. Sorry, I hate swearing and stuff, but you could have been here, and then you just.
Because I got accused of something I didn't do.
Bro, if you do that, yeah, just imagine you do that. You see, when you get to Germany, I want tear it up week in, week out.
Comping, are they?
I want mad comps. I want to see.
He did get injured
Man
for a
United
bit,
fans, you know what they usually do? Sancho fans should be sending me comps week in, week out.
Because that's what we predicted would happen.
Can't find them.
Now, he got injured for a bit, sure.
I can't find them.
Okay, cool. All right, so Sancho and
Gotta
Anthony.
go.
How much can we get Anthony? For Anthony?
Peanuts.
40. Because we got him for 80. Can't send him for 40.
25 to 30. And that's lucky.
Does that depend on the manager as well?
What?
Like, if Ten Hag's here, he's his guy, so we still want to get him. Look how he backed him the
No,
other day.
Ten
Or
Hag's,
does it?
Ten Hag
Even Ten
got
Hag says it.
Amari Forsen on before him.
All right, cool.
It's finished.
Who else? Talk to me about Bruno Fernandes.
Rafa Varane. Bruno's on.
All right, let's do
Bruno's
Rafa
on-
Varane. Rafa Varane, go on.
Gone.
Because of the wages or just can't play for us?
You know what? He's been good, steady, you know. Recently he's been good, but he can't play 2 games a week.
Well, he has. This year. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Do you think we should keep him?
I'd only keep Rafa in the squad with money. If the money don't, if the math ain't
If he's
mathing,
going to take a Johnny Evans wage, I'll keep him.
100%. If
If
Rafa
not-
wants to drop down to 120, give him
Yeah.
a 2-year deal.
Yeah, actually having that,
So you
having that in the dressing room. Perfect.
100%. But if he's not and don't want to drop down, see you later.
Casemiro.
Go.
Gone. Absolutely.
Go.
See you later.
Yeah. And it
Casemiro.
sounds like we're saying he's dead, get out of my club. No.
No, you just can't do what
not
we
it.
want to do.
For how I want my team to play,
And he wants to play. He has to play week in, week out. He's got to go.
gotta go. And
Yeah.
and the money thing as well.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Ericsson,
Go.
gotta go. Scott McTominay,
See you later.
yeah.
40 million. Thank you, Newcastle.
Harry Maguire,
Got to go.
30 odd million, whatever.
We can't do all these changes, bro.
No, we're just talking about.
He's got to go, though.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire's got to go.
Yeah, we can't. I'm not saying this in one season.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a sell list.
Harry Maguire's got to go.
Yeah, Lindelof.
I keep Lindy.
Just as that fourth choice man.
Yeah, just keep him. He can play left. Can play. You can utility. He's kind of utility-ish.
Got to go for me.
But then you
Not
can't.
because he's
Like,
not utility-ish. We need to change it all. Change the
Lindelof
thing.
as well.
Yeah.
Listen,
And we can get a bit of money for him in the summer as well. That's why we extended his. He's got 1 year left.
Decent, you know.
You got to remember, these are the guys that get to the summer got 1 year left.
Yeah.
So it's either you give them a new deal or you sell them,
Oh, he's got to go.
or you let them go for
Steady
free
Eddie.
next year.
He's the actual.
He's a-
you know when you say
original
Steady
Steady
Eddie?
Eddie, yeah.
He is him.
But
That's-
I need better. I just give
Yeah.
me more. Wan-Bissaka.
It's got to go.
You talk about it's just come to the
It's
end.
got to
Aaron.
go. It's got to go. It's got to go. The chewing gum and a slide tackle. The reason why I say Wan-Bissaka's got to go, yeah, is because it's so mad because they've been in great competition. Him and Delo have been. It's been fantastic for both of them. Yeah, that's where we've seen an upgrade. If you can say what Ten Hag shown like levels on, those 2 players, yes. Now, Delo's edged it, and I need someone that's gonna try and push Delo even further.
Exactly, and it's not going to be Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka pushed him in terms of like showing that actually I can have a role here. But what we really want out of the fullback, we need better than that.
We actually have it in Dallo. Dallo's the number 1 right.
Yeah.
Dallo's a really good right back
He
now.
is, but I still would challenge us to go and get someone even better and make Dallo fight. Like I want us to be best in. I want us to be so good, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah.
The way Dallo plays, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the number 1 right. Like I don't have no issues.
Yeah,
with it.
let him be it. That's fine.
As in, he's the number 1 right back. I would like a backup.
Yeah. Okay, quite fine. Like a
So
Malacia
you
version.
don't have to just sell thingy. You don't have to just sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but if there's value,
But there's value,
go
though,
get
'cause
it.
you can get
But
20, 24
Dallo,
million.
right now, how he's playing,
Yeah.
who can argue?
Go and
with
get a
him?
young understudy. All right, cool. So Dallo, you're saying keep obviously.
It's secure.
That's fine. And so Wan-Bissaka can go. Who else have we got? Bruno Fernandes. Let's talk about him.
That's the only one I've been trying to avoid. this whole time.
Yeah, I know you have.
I've been trying to avoid the
I know
Bruno
you
one.
Be honest with yourself. Talk to us.
I'm holding out for something.
What are you holding out for?
I'm hoping that this is just a flop season and he's gonna.
And Bruno's gonna change the way he plays, isn't it?
No, because he doesn't need to change dramatically. Not dramatically.
He can. Life, this looks painful. What you're doing. I'm looking at you, yeah, and I'm gonna be really real with you,
Yeah.
as your friend, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, looking into the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah.
And I can tell
It
inside
just-
your heart and brain,
Yeah.
it's saying, KG, he's done. You know, you have to move on. But like, because you love Bruno.
I do love Bruno. And the killer is, if the club done the decision, I've seen great players leave this club before, like really good ones that hurt me
KG,
inside.
Bruno done.
He's not done. He's not done, man. He's not done.
Do we need to move on without him? Do we need better in that position?
No, he needs to be challenged. He needs a
on the
wicked
bench.
understudy.
He needs to go on the bench then.
Yeah. He needs a wicked understudy.
Understudy.
He needs someone to say, Bruno, he's coming on and he's gonna play and you might not get your position back. Like a rule now, I don't want to say get rid of him. I want to say someone that's gonna say, Bruno, you might not be able to start today.
50 million, 60 million comes in for Bruno. You turn it down.
Now I'm looking at it.
But this is what we're talking about. Because Bruno will go for
60,
decent money.
how much?
He'd go for 50 million, wouldn't he?
It will just hurt me to see. I know he will do good things somewhere else as well. This team's shit.
So you think if the team was really good, Bruno's someone who could
We can level up, yeah. I think, and this is on the manager in terms of how he's built this team. You have to build around what you have. And I think Casemiro, Mount, and this was before Mainu came in. What the hell were you thinking? Even I'm still trying to, when Mount gets in, I really want to know what's going on with Bruno.
How did we not know it wasn't going to be in place of?
Where?
And the phase out of Bruno.
Casemiro, no, because it was supposed to play the two of them. Unless you're going to move Bruno to the right, then you have no intention of Bruno
No, maybe
playing.
this was just the season of like, I'll have one season of Bruno. I wanted to phase him out.
Do you like a midfield of Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno?
And maybe.
No.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
No.
But that's what was doing. That's the part that
No,
makes
but that's
no
what
sense.
I'm saying. For 1 year, maybe that was going to be like, I'm going to bring him in and then basically, because I can't make Bruno go straight away, I'm just going to slowly start.
Phase him out.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because we don't know what the plan was for Mason Mount, let's be honest. Obviously, Amrabat going to go back.
Yeah, Florentino worried that they're losing Valley.
Yeah, well.
Don't worry. It's
Blame
happening.
Amrabat, maybe.
So on the Bruno,
All
would
right.
are you selling Bruno?
Yeah.
Straight away?
Mm-hmm.
He's part of the clear out?
Yeah.
Who's your captain then?
Well, I'm getting a whole new team, aren't I?
So who's the captain?
Well, I don't know. I've got new players coming in. I don't know.
You're going to give a captain to a new player?
Maybe Martinez then, if you want. Dallo, maybe.
Yeah, Martinez.
Like,
yeah.
It's not like, I'm not really concerned about that. I just want a new team.
Give it Kobe.
Give it
joking.
I do. I really want a new team, bro. That's where I'm at. I'm at like
But You lot sound more. When I listen to Man United fans, they sound more delusional than me.
No, I know in one season I can't get that. But what I'm saying to you is, in my opinion, this is why I done a video the other day of saying like, I've decided, change it all. Because it wasn't the fact that we lost to City.
Yeah.
Leave that. I knew we'd lose to City and we did the maximum we could have done on the day. I didn't cuss the players that day, I didn't. It's because with the players that we have in this squad, I'm telling you now, I don't care who the manager is, I don't care who the owners are, I don't care who the sporting director is. With that group of players, we will close the gap on absolutely nobody.
No one, yeah.
And that is the fact. That is what I'm basing my decision off, bro. It's not no agenda, it's not, but this guy, no. All them guys that are there, right, are not good enough to close the gap to City, because they're better than us. Liverpool, they're better than all them, man. Arsenal, they're better than all them, man. We're struggling to look better than Villa.
We're struggling to look better than
We're struggling to be better than Spurs.
Than Fulham.
Out and out, when Spurs have all their man available, we're not better than them right now. And if we just say, yeah, but just give this manager time with Bruno, with Rashford, with Anthony, with Eriksen, with McTominay, with Maguire, with Wan-Bissaka, with Luke Shaw, we're not going to go anywhere. So that's why I'm saying, as much as it sounds like you can't get that, I'm saying what needs to happen for Man United to compete, which is what I think they understand, that team can't look like that. There can only be like 3 or 4 survivors.
Now, though, the difference is, because when we want to do this overhaul, and I think that we've just been silly in the market. There's players that we should have brought in. This is this mistake of the Glazers, right? Declan Rice was a wicked player that would have
we can't
transformed.
compete for him.
No, would have transformed Man United.
Absolutely.
Another striker, the Harry Kane with Højlund, it would have transformed Man United,
course.
and you would have been more competitive. Right now, we're in what was in a top 4 battle. We would have been more competitive with 2. I'm not saying.
But we
tear
thought that when
everything.
we got Ronaldo.
No, but Ronaldo wasn't his guy though. It wasn't, and he couldn't do. There's a thing that he wants to do. We've seen already. He wants to play. He wants to press high. He wants to win the ball high and score.
That's another thing, bro. Eric Ten Hag signing. Let's be real. Onana's stabilising.
Yes.
Mount
Højlund's good.
And Højlund's good.
You rate Mount.
I like Mount, yeah. But the general consensus is
Martinez good.
And Martinez, that's 3.
Yeah.
Malasia's just like, what's going on?
He got injured.
Anthony,
but
even so,
he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. Let's not do that.
Is he going to make us catch City?
But he wasn't bad though.
No,
he's
all
said first season and he 11. Like we can't write him
No,
off
I'm
now.
not writing him up. I'm just saying he's all right.
Yeah.
He's
As
all
in
right.
steady. He's not a bad signing though.
No, Amrabat.
It's
cool.
a loan.
Loan. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So when we do the
Vegas
names,
is a bit, so they had to be loans.
yeah, they're
cool.
loans because of injuries that happen in season because the clubs run like total garbage.
Ericsson was a freebie. It's already come to the end of that cycle.
So when we do this, when we talk about his long-term signings, he's made a mistake. He's had one dud in Anthony. The Mount thing, who couldn't prepare for that? Like we did not know that's because I know people are saying, well, he wanted Mount and this, that, and the other. No one could have realized you put in a player that's going to get an injury record like this. It's like now saying to whenever Arsenal signed Diaby and stuff, they didn't know that he was going to break down like that. Or when we had Saha. When Fergie signed Saha, did Fergie do... Saha at Fulham was fantastic. And then after, he came to Man United, it was breakdown season. Are you going to put down the manager and now say, I'm now responsible for the health of this player? You can't do that.
No, and this season's been ravaged with injuries.
But I feel in this.
But I don't feel like we've elevated from signings that he's made.
No, but I'm saying that the Martinez was a really good signing.
Yeah.
Casemiro at the time was a good signing. Casemiro at the time, that season when we had him, it was a good signing.
That's the problem. It's part of the problem because a year and a half
it's
later,
the longevity.
It's not a good signing. It's not a good signing football-wise. For the football we want to play, it's not a good signing.
But then we have to get out of our heads. But remember, we rushed into that. And that's what I'm saying. The things above, my signing, I wanted Frankie. Everyone knows I came in and saying, Frankie de Jong, please.
So you're saying it's more politics as to why?
There's a lot of things. Casemiro called us and said, I'll play for you lot. Yeah. We said, really? Remember, he said, I'll fix it. Imagine a player calling us saying, I'll fix it.
Yeah, I bet, because you're going to give me 5-year deal on flipping 350
there you go,
but
it's Real Madrid on the phone, Murto and them, man, because you have to...
And he realised he wasn't going to play his club.
Yes, but I'm saying Murto on the phone, and he can see Tchouameni and all these other players at my club, and he's saying, I'll go over there.
But that ain't going to happen anymore anyway, because they won't. But
I'm saying that we have to just remember how these things took, because when you do mention his signings, I think Onana looks like he's going to turn around the corner. He looks like he might be a decent player. Højlund is a good player. Martinez is a good player. Malacia, we have to wait and see. And Mount, we have to wait and see because of injury.
All right, cool. Well, that's the sell list. Let us know what you lot are saying. There's basically everyone.
Yeah.
Basically everyone apart from Kobe Mainoo, Rasmus Højlund, Garnacho, Onana, Martinez, Dalot.
And that's his core. That's it. That's his core as well.
Yeah, basically everyone apart from them. It's been slim pickings this year.
Yep.
But I want to start getting into that territory of just seeing where you're at and seeing where you guys are at with it as well. Player of the season at Man United. We're going to end up on a whimper in it. We're not going to have a good season by the end of it. So
don't say that.
I know you haven't given up.
We can win the FA Cup.
We can't.
Yes, we can.
Actually,
we can. We can win the FA Cup.
We'll have to play City now. We can beat Liverpool.
We can win the FA Cup.
All right.
We have to have a master stroke of a game.
I can't see it, but
we got Klopp's youngsters coming. Yeah, yeah, Klopp's babies.
It might not be by then, mate. In 2 weeks' time, man, then be back.
All right, cool. Well, we got Klopp's. Man.
All right, cool. Anyway, player of the season.
All right, thank you.
Give me the contenders. It's been a shit season, but give me the shining light out of the shit.
Dalot.
So Dalot.
That's it.
Rasmus.
Oh,
by the time he's going to come back again, he's still probably going to score more goals. Could he be up there?
He's clutching, but Rasmus is up there.
Kobe Mainoo.
Young player of the year.
So you just take. He could win both.
No, young player of the year. He can't win.
So Kobe Mainoo's young player of the year.
Absolutely.
Because Rasmus is young as well. He could be young player of the year.
Nah. Give it Kobe. 18 years old in the midfield, playing it like that. No, don't piss
So
me off.
Garnacho is not young player of the season.
Well, he could have been, but there's another young player. Garnacho's won it before. It's fine.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
So it's going to be Kobe.
Kobe. That's the only
But you're
player.
saying it's between Rasmus and Dalot.
Yeah. But if Rasmus goes on, if Rasmus gets into scores 20 goals for Man United in his first season, play of the season. Play of the season.
Just the first 14 not
yeah,
scoring.
Yeah, play of the season. Well, you've seen what happened. They didn't pass to you in the first, what do you call it? Even for them not passing to you, you could be, in that award show, he could do that speech, the Snoop Dogg speech, I just want to thank me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to thank me for this because I did this. Absolutely. That man didn't pass to you. Who's your player of the season?
It's slim pickings. It is going to be between. I'd just have Dalot, Rasmus, and Kobe as up there. But I like what you said there. Give him the
younger little
season,
shield one, the little tiny one.
Yeah. I'd probably edge towards Dalot.
Yeah.
Just been super consistent, really, when you break it down. He has had some moments.
And
he's helped. He's had to go left back sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. He's just maintained a level that's been fairly even when not a lot of players have.
It's been rubbish though.
Awful. We're picking up shit.
Dalot getting this award,
it's terrible.
Is not even.
It's back when
bad.
De Gea used to be getting it, bro.
It's bad.
Because De Gea was getting it because we were getting moved.
How many assists has Dalot got? Because not like he's giving.
No, it's not even like he's nowhere near.
He's just been there.
Yeah, Rasmus, I want to maybe give it to him because it's like you said, he's young. He's been under the cosh. People writing him off. And actually, even when we were shit and didn't qualify for Champions League, he was brilliant. He had five goals in 6 appearances in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean?
Could be Rasmus, you know. Could be Rasmus.
And Rasmus has got to come back as well.
I think it's Rasmus, actually. You changed my mind. You sold it to me. Come on, man. Dalot getting it. He's just been a really improved player. He's most improved. If you want to say most improved player this season, Dalot. If you want to say player that's and he's whipped in a few. Dalot scored 2 goals. We saw the celebration twice in it. No, but we can't give him no.
Is there anyone that could come through and take it, because of how the end of the season?
Are we overlooking McTominay? Bro, the late braces. Are we overlooking McTominay? I'm not taking the piss.
I know what you mean. But
he's the top goal scorer. I swear, is he the top goal scorer at this club?
I think so.
Are we taking liberties right now? Because Dalot's in there for running. And giving everything.
Tommy should be in there for clutchness.
I don't know.
Getting the goals
bro, we put Dalot in there. Listen to what we're saying. Dalot's in there because he's improved. Go on. So why is Dalot in here? How many assists has Dalot got this season?
Yeah, but he's a defender.
How many? No, we compare. When you see if Liverpool say, player of the season, and they say Trent, you know what happened. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't have to break it down. Trent, of course. Yeah? If you say probably Reece James at times when he was on...
Dalot in the Premier League has got 25 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists.
Play the season.
Yeah, but remember, our thing's shit. Our thing's shit, though.
Standards. Now look at McTominay.
Stats. Let me do current season.
You lot know. It's mad. It's got to be in there.
Altogether, all comps, Dalot's got 36 appearances.
How many?
2 goals and 3 assists.
2 goals, 3 assists, play the season. Cool. And then... Where's shit? The standards is... I can't give it to Dalot. I'm taking it back. Most improved. There's no way he can win that. He can't win that award. And availability, we're taking the piss. Do your job. We're in the job.
McTominay.
Yeah.
32 appearances, 8 goals, 2 assists. But McTominay can't be player. I'm giving it to Kobe mainly before I'm giving it to McTominay.
I know, I'm just saying, just cancel the award show.
I'll give it to Rasmus.
Cancel the award show.
Yeah.
Cancel it.
Yeah, cancel the awards.
Cancel the awards. We cannot give, if he does that, with 3 goals and, wait, 3 assists and what? In 36? Fuck off.
Defender, isn't it?
Come on,
2 goals.
Do you know what we're talking about in the league? What other people have done? Trippier and them, man. They'll say, wait, you won what? If they went to the... let's say they had the invited man them pull up just to chat.
Hey, can I say something?
Talk to me about your season, bro.
I don't hate Liverpool. Liverpool, yeah. Trent's got the most assists as a fullback ever.
Exactly. So what we're gonna
Robertson's
say
just fine.
R1, and we're gonna bring in R1. That's taking it. Cancel the awards.
No, but De Gea used to get it every
Cancel.
year, bro.
No, but
De
it
Gea
makes
used to
sense.
get. Someone
He's
still has to
saving
win
us.
it.
He's saving us.
That's what I'm saying. So it has to go to something or someone.
Cancel the awards.
No, you can't cancel it. Even in your
Cancel
shittest thing, you have to have it,
the
bro.
awards.
David De Gea cleaned up like 4
Do you
out
know
of
what
the
I
last
want?
5 out of 5 or something.
Do you know what I want though? You see whoever makes us win the FA Cup, play the season. If we don't win it, cancel the awards.
Yeah, but we're not going to win the FA Cup, bro.
We are, man. We are. That's my hope. That's all I've got.
If we have to play City, bro, like we seen it last year. We seen what happened when we had to play them just now.
City, full strength.
We played them full strength last year in the final, and we conceded after 13 seconds.
We're gonna try again.
And then we got a lucky penalty.
We're gonna try again.
And then after that, they scored.
We're gonna try
Volley.
again.
Gundogan and them, man.
Yeah, good one.
We're shit.
No,
We can't beat them,
try
man,
again.
bro. We need. Do you know what I've realised?
1 day a lock's on the 10. Try again.
No, bro.
Try again.
We can't beat these man.
Bro.
And that sounds so
You
defeatist.
listen to what do you call it? Thingy, bro. Eric Thomas, bro. Eric Thomas ain't saying this, bro.
I know.
Eric Thomas says, "You didn't win. Yeah, you played them 28 times. Yeah, they won the last 28. But this time, it's different. It's the 29th time. What are you going to do? You need to win this game as you just want to breathe."
All right. Well,
how's Eric approaching this game? Exactly.
we're looking forward then.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the end of the
Everton.
show. We got Everton on the weekend, bro. You're still hopeful we can get top 4. I don't know
Rasmus
how,
return.
but you are. Cool. I'm telling you now. I'll tell you this now.
We can't lose.
If we don't beat Everton,
No, don't say if we don't beat.
I don't
we
care.
can't lose.
The draw, no, bro. Are you mad?
We can't
Stop
lose.
lowering the thing.
No, I'm just saying we can't lose.
If
'cause
we
he's not gonna
lose to Everton at
we're
Yard,
done. We're done. You're done. You're done. That's the game.
I will say it's over.
You're saying Ten
I'll
Hag
say
out.
enough
You're
is
saying
enough,
Ten Hag
it's
out.
over.
On that one, you're saying Ten Hag out. We can't lose.
Would you?
No.
Okay, cool.
But I know
I'm
you're saying that's
you
your
see what I'm
Ten Hag
saying?
out.
'Cause I'm already-
I know that's your Ten Hag out.
I'm already here.
I know that's your Ten Hag out.
Make us lose to Bramthwaite and fucking them, man. And Tarkowski.
Is everyone? Who's back?
Apparently, Rasmus Højlund might be back.
What about because we're decimated?
And Marcus, no, that
At the
as
back
it
four.
stands, that's all we know.
At the back four, is Maguire anyone back?
Don't know. We don't know.
So if it's like Willy Kambawala with Varane and
Willy Kambawala.
Kambawala. What's his name?
Kambawala.
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 Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Kambawala. My bad. If he's playing,
Yeah.
next to Varane and some youngster and Delo in the back four.
Bro, I don't care who's playing.
No
bro.
mitigating circumstances.
Bro, I don't care
Just have
who's
to win.
playing, bro. Everton are flipping, where are they?
But no
18th?
mitigating circumstances.
No mitigating circumstances.
No
bro.
problem. I respect it. So what's the score you're saying?
Yeah, Everton is 16th actually because they've got the points back in it. But I don't care. No mitigating circumstances. If we lose against Everton, pack up and go home.
All right, kid. Your score? I think we beat them. Are we at home?
Yeah.
Come
I
on!
don't know how we 2-1.
2-1. 2-1 United. Yeah.
2-1.
2-1 United. We'll win.
All right, guys, big show today. That's the end of the Flex and KG show. Get involved, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let us know whether you agree or disagree, man, because we spoke about a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Today was like, there's no time for just jokes and cussing other people.
Yeah.
In it. We've got to sort our shit out and we have
Yeah.
to have some serious conversations because of the types of reports that have been happening and the types of conversations amongst the fan base. That's
Yeah.
what we're all talking about. What do we think? How do we think this thing's going to go with Eric? So
I'm so
let us
happy we
know.
did this show live and everyone's watching right now. And the interaction's been incredible on this show. So thank you so much for all the interaction. We really appreciate you lot. We're live.
See you on the next show, guys. Take care. Peace.